Joining us tonight, KXAN Political Reporter Phil Prazan. It was last week you and I were leaving Iowa with Ted Cruz having the big win with a lot of momentum going, and of course Bernie Sanders really propelled by what was virtually a tie there.
Oh yeah, it was a lot of fun, and you want to look at Iowa as the first hurdle. We lost one on the Democratic side, Martin O'Malley. We lost 3 on the Republican side, Mike Huckabee, Santorum, and Rand Paul. And so you want to look at New Hampshire as that second hurdle, and all eyes are on Carly Fiorina, and they're all on Chris Christie. He actually announced today he's going back to New Jersey to think about the future of his campaign for president. And then this election comes our way. We're part of Super Tuesday. And that's 14 states and 1 U.S. territory all hold a primary or a caucus contest that day. But Texas is the crown jewel of this Super Tuesday, with not only the most delegates up for grabs that day, but the more delegates than all 4 of the early contests combined. And I spoke tonight to Governor Greg Abbott, who was at the Lincoln Reagan dinner in Williamson County. I asked him what he thought about tonight's winners and the outsider image they're cultivating.
Americans are very frustrated with the way things are going. They're frustrated in part because the Constitution is repeatedly broken. They're frustrated in part because presidents are not listening to the anger that Americans have about economic problems that we're suffering. We're suffering those problems because of the heavy hand of government. And Americans want a president who will live up and do something as opposed to just talking.
But Texas for now is still the country of Senator Ted Cruz, our home state senator. He's up in the polls by about 7%, but on his tails is Donald Trump.
And again tonight in New Hampshire, Senator Cruz was 3rd, and early voting here in Texas starts in just a week.
Oh yeah, it's coming up fast, and we're going to have in-depth coverage of the presidential campaign and also your local races, and we'll have that coverage on KXAN.com. And while you're there, feel free to check out my blog, Prazan on Politics. It's all on KXAN.com.